Tuface was a victim. Is a victim.
No, that's not the first statement to make.
Women, make una bring una eye come down these days. So if you want dates or if you want to marry, this video when I carry come for now. So they say Tuface and Annie Dibia divorce saga. Not be Tuface, not be Annie now come the saga. Now netizens, online in-laws, now they can't turn am to saga. Tuface, I think in only one video he don't do since then, and na only one line of statement he tweeted. Even Annie never even respond, never even say him. They never give us the cocoa when they play. But my people, Nigerians, I come out for them. This man, you not just give your side very well for this matter at all.
So let's start with you, Blessing. You as a relationship counselor, do you understand? Where do you draw the line as between deep affection and unhealthy obsession in relationships? Because if you look at Annie and Tuface now, for instance, where should the line have been drawn?
I think it's a personal perspective, because if we want to generalize, this thing called love and emotion is different for everybody. So drawing the line is where you can no longer think. When you say no, when you feel like
But when do you know that?
when it's beginning to affect your health, your mental health, you can no longer function, your life is not involved. I think that's where we should draw the line.
What do you think in this case, in Annie and Tuface's case? How would you?
I think it's how am I going to put it? I don't want to sound one-sided or picking somebody. I'm just going to say it's a trophy thing.
Who was it a trophy for?
I think it's a trophy for Annie. That point that Tuface is a star. Tuface has been the star. And he is one person who has been appointed to so many women, beautiful women. So the trophy is every woman wants to get him. So Annie was that woman that finally said, okay, I'm the one that actually...
But she met him when he was nobody. She met him when they were both...
He was always somebody.
You're clapping, Edgar.
No, Tuface has always been somebody.
No, but she met him when she was 15. How old could he have been at the time?
Tuface when they met?
How old was he?
We don't know.
20, we know.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So for her to look at him as a trophy husband is a difficult...
He has always been good looking, charismatic.
No. She met him at a very young age of 15.
He was young too.
Yes,
good
so
looking,
why does trophy
charismatic, talent, bright future. Tuface was a victim. Is a victim.
No, that's not the first statement to make.
I don't know when to talk again.
How is he a victim? He's the one that went out to have the children outside.
Oh my God.
No, why are you going, oh my God? What would you say? And I'm not taking sides. I'm just trying to see it from both perspectives.
One needs to be broad-minded about this whole issue. You said they met when she was 15 and he was 20.
They were young.
They were young. But you see, in life, everything is a choice. And as she was young, she was getting mature too as well. And Tuface was young, and it's very difficult when a young man is surrounded by a lot of women. And it takes a certain kind of control to be able to divorce the two, you understand? To say, this is my entertaining point, this is it over there. So Annie, from the beginning, has known the kind of person Tuface is. That is what I believe. And as we chat, we can talk about it. Annie knew what she was dealing with. And probably she felt she could handle it. And in most cases, when you've gone into a situation and you find the man derailing, you want to stand there and show that all of you can do whatever you like. Nami Biko, you know that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
but Nami Biko has a lot of emotional...
Aside from the Nami Biko, I also don't feel that anybody will be in a mentally abusive relationship if they have their way.
It all depends. It all depends.
The ability to move from it is what comes into play
here.
It's
the fix-it syndrome that sometimes comes up in this kind of situation. You keep hoping that there will be a change. And such a lovely person as Tuface, they know how to talk. They know how to beg. They know how to make promises. And you, the woman, you keep hoping that it will change. It will change. But then there comes a point. There comes a point where you need to take a decision. And anything after that point, it's your choice.
Okay, let me ask you, Blessing. In cases where one party is definitely suffering, Do you understand? From the relationship. That can public sympathy do more harm than good for the person? As in,
the person is suffering.
Yes, when, for instance, in this Tuface and Annie situation now, a lot of women are feeling sorry for Annie because they feel that she has been in a emotionally abusive relationship for such a long time. Do you think that over the years, public sympathy for her is probably what encouraged her to stay more?
No. I think I think for me, it's just the trophy. It's the fact that I own Tuface. I married Tuface. I'm the one with Tuface. Because if we want to look at it from a broad perspective, Tuface has been who he is before she married him. He didn't change. He had all these children. She chose to go in there. So it's the trophy. It's the fact that I want Tuface. He's mine. I'm the African queen. So when you want to win a trophy, there are lots of things that come with trophies. I see Tuface as a trophy husband. People like Tuface are not even supposed to get married. That's what I feel.
Yeah, but there are many Tufaces.
Yes, we have a lot of them in the industry.
Apart from the industry, outside the industry, there are many Tufaces.
So when you say you want to marry a Tuface, you should be ready to deal with the whole baggage that come with it. There's so many baggage that come with it.
But isn't this also discouraging to hear as a woman? To a certain extent. Okay, sorry, come inside. Because, but for you, right, do you think also public perception of Tuface and personal struggles are at two opposing ends? Because nobody seems to be interested in whether or not Tuface himself has also gone through his own challenges being married to Annie.
So, see, that's what I've been trying to say this morning. Okay, so we've all been, when you talk about public sympathy, what makes you think that Tuface doesn't have public sympathy too? We sympathize with Tuface.
Yeah, because you're a man.
Yes, so we men sympathize with Tuface too.
Why do you sympathize with him? So, are you being fair or is it because you're a man?
No, not because he's a man. Because we are stepping out of the box and also look at it from Tuface's point of view. Which is the fact that he could most likely have been running around looking for peace, or he could most likely...
How do you find peace when you're having...
I'm coming. And he too could most likely be subjected to mental harassment. You see what? From his partner.
How is it mental harassment? What is causing the mental harassment?
See, let me tell you something. It's a chicken and egg thing. I just tell people. It's a chicken and egg thing. You get? So we don't know if it was Annie's madness that different whatever it is we say Tuface is. I also don't know if the Tuface madness that must have made Annie react to whatever reactions are reacted to have led Tuface to whatever mental whatever. But see, all of this just boils down to the fact that most women don't listen.
I like that, most women.
Most women
What do you mean by
listen. Women program themselves. Most women program themselves, you get me now, to an El Dorado. And they walk towards that El Dorado. You get? And then once they build that El Dorado, they will say, this Baba here fits into it. They pick him up and put him there and expect certain expectation from that person. You get me now?
Is that too much to ask?
How come you get me now? They don't wait to listen to that man, what he wants, what drives him.
Can I ask one question?
Please ask.
Annie met Tuface when he was 20. How is he supposed to know that over the years he's going to have children outside?
How is
he supposed to know that he will have other?
How is Tuface supposed to know? How is Tuface supposed
Exactly.
to know?
So when you say
How did Tuface supposed to know? How will he
No, but my point is,
you have children outside the marriage.
No. My point is that since you said that every woman likes to fit their men into a certain box, societal dictates show that most women expect their men to be a certain way. Doesn't necessarily mean the man will be the way. But you, the man, that you are in this situation, you cannot expect your wife or partner to be long-suffering and not deal with the consequences of your actions.
Sorry. What's
because what you're saying now
is
that she must have been long-suffering. There's no way that she would have managed to face all these years.
Point that we are missing out.
Yes.
We are pushing the blame on Tuface having kids.
No, I'm not pushing the blame on Tuface.
Can I say
Not
something?
just that.
The point is, most of these women want to have kids with Tuface. It might not even be Tuface.
But does it mean is he the only one? Is he the only one?
And lots of celebrities, we always make it look as if it's the men. Women want to sleep with this man.
That is why I said that Tuface.
Hello, condom? Have you ever heard of condom?
Women want to have these kids. They want to have kids with celebrities. They want the
So
name.
why doesn't Burna Boy go around having kids all
It's
over the
because he
place?
doesn't want to.
Exactly. Isn't it a sign of
Maybe he has a mom that could help him. Maybe Tuface didn't have that grooming. And let's also give Tuface an accolade. When he got very serious with Annie, he didn't have kids again. These kids were far
No, but
back
wait,
in
how
those
many
days.
kids does he have?
We're taking him back to his past. This is
No, no, no.
years ago.
Annie's first child. Is that
Annie's first child is Tuface's fifth child.
But how many children does the first one have for him?
No, I don't know.
I think
Whatever the cases. No, but whatever the cases. Do you get me now? Nobody dragged Annie. Nobody forced her to go have her first child for a man who already has 5 children.
You make it sound as if it was an easy choice for her
For
to
me,
make.
Annie's the aggressor here.
How is she the aggressor?
Because for me, now she manipulates the boy. For me,
How did she manipulate
now she
him?
manipulates the boy. I'm talking about the point of view of a man.
No, that's
You
not
get me?
offensive message.
No. It's life. It's like women have said so
what do
many
you mean
unfair
manipulate?
things.
How did she manipulate him?
Women have said so many unfair things about Tuface Instagram though. I've heard the word grooming. I've heard the word manipulation.
Yeah, but how did she manipulate him? He's the one that was having children outside.
If a woman sees that I have 5 children from other women, do you get me now? And still feels the need to want to have a child with me, I give him the belly.
Because she's already married.
I should not have a relationship with those children. I should not have those other children. You are the manipulator. I am the victim. Because if I had the mindset, I would
run from this man.
My correct people. Now this guy man, then they tell say if you see her in a relationship, run, no, because this one not going to understand your emotional being at all when in need. So my people, now Annie Dibia and Tuface, now it's still the trend up to now. This love I even do for one side, they still they do is our own because we don't know who this lover be, which I'm going to bring it up here too. But I just make I bring this one so that we go still here and follow choke mouth. Wait till you they think say blessing they right, or you think say that man they right, because as for me, when somebody want to advise you, it's very easy to advise if not be you wear the shoe. But if now you wear the shoe, accepting that advice and working with it is very hard. Blessing, you they see the way when you don't fall in love now. Everybody they tell you say blessing run for IVD. You hear? You know here. You even they choke your head more and more. So now say it be no they blame Annie like that, because Tuface go down street talk Annie and show Annie all the love. Okay, so when you are in love like this and the love that they show to you, it go dey hard for you to come out. If maybe Tuface not show Annie any love, make we still talk truth. Now Annie don't first walk away before now. Before the Tuface use Annie friend, they set am up through, I think, through birthday for Lagos, and they meet up again and Tuface propose and begin to dey show Annie love. Make una not dey judge one side. Like now, nobody also blaming Tuface like that. Yes, because number one, people say Annie saw all this red flag and she still went ahead. And number two, and I know say aside say Tuface give women belle. Yeah. Tuface not get the scandal where they take the whole land for Brocosio. So that is the reason why people not the two blame him. And then I know he's a great legend. Many people don't enjoy his music and they're still enjoying the music up till now. So that kind of person, it they hard for you to convince all the people to hate or to dislike him. Speaking of his wife, Annie Dibia not to get what you want constantly go carry put for head. Say now you won't make you come hate am because she not the saga with anybody. She be person when still sabi dey mind her business. You not see am in life anyhow when it be, live your life well. Because the way you take do, now so they go take judge you. Make I drop this particular one here and I go see you again in my next video. Thank you my people for watching. Bye guys.
You dey see am? You dey hear